I'm going to show you how to do a double Nate pizza. Pizza is an Italian-based dish that usually involves round bread, tomatoes, cheese, and often toppings with mushrooms or salami, otherwise known as pepperoni. In 2015, I traveled all the way to Italy with my brother on some business, and I literally had pizza every night. There was one night that my brother wanted something different. He was in the mood for spaghetti and meatballs. We just so happened to get into one Italian restaurant that did not have spaghetti and meatballs on the menu, but the owner was nice enough to prepare something that really wasn't on his menu. He did end up giving us spaghetti and meatballs, but the meatballs were lamb meat. But my brother and I greatly appreciated that he took the time out to make sure that we were satisfied. As visitors in his country, he made our experience in Italy so much more enjoyable. Now, pizza has evolved over the many years, but the most popular pizza within the United States is the New York style pizza, which originated in New York City in the early 1920s. The first pizza spot in New York that I showcased on my channel was Pizza Bar, known for their massive super slice located in Yonkers, New York. I do like to find different styles of pizza, so this brought me to East Village Pizza, whom are known to have a special variety of pizza called the double stack pizza, where one layer of pizza has one topping and cheese, and then the top layer has different toppings, sauce, and cheese. Now, the first time I tried the double stack pizza, I split the pie with my friend, and we both loved it. I was telling my brother about it, and he also wanted to try it. He asked me particularly he would like it with mushrooms instead. I went back to East Village Pizza. I requested the double stack. This time, I asked for mushrooms in the middle while having pepperoni on the top. They told me they couldn't do that. Then I asked, okay, well, let me get pepperoni inside and let me get mushrooms on the top. They also told me they couldn't do it. I asked them, do they do mushroom pie separately? They say yes, but I can't put mushrooms on a double stack pizza? Well, apparently they don't. And I asked them, is there any particular reason why? And I didn't get a particular reason. However, this is their business. I can't argue with it. I do like their pies, but I still have a craving to try this style of pizza with mushrooms on the inside. So if East Village Pizza can't do this for me, there's only one other way. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to do the double Nate pizza, even though I've never done a double Nate pizza before. It's going to be the first time me attempting to do something like this. I am not a pizza connoisseur or a pizza chef, so don't be judging my pizza, alright? It's going to look fine anyway at the end of the day. Cool, check this out. To some pizza dough, we're going to lay out our canvas because our canvas needs to have some flour, right? I realize that pizza be sticking, so you're going to need some flour on the ground, right? So that way it doesn't stick all over the place. And plus, I think it helps shape the pizza, right? So this pizza dough, we're going to run this pizza roller over it, right? We're going to flatten it out and shape it out. We need to give the pizza this nice circular shape, like how they do it in Italy. I want to shape out the pizza this way. And once I finish have that shape of the pizza that I'm looking for, I'm just going to put it on this pizza pan, right? But before we put it on the pizza pan, I want to make sure I put parchment paper, right? The parchment paper is to prevent the dough from sticking to the pizza tray, all right? You don't want that happening, you know what I'm saying? It's going to cause disaster. So once we have that, I'm going to add a little oil to my parchment paper for some extra layer of security, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to stick to the parchment paper. So once you have the dough flatly set out on the pizza pan, you're going to put your topping first. So in this case, I'm going to put the mushroom first. And then after I put the mushroom up in there, then I'm going to put the cheese on. The reason why you want to do it this way is that the cheese is going to act as the glue. You don't want to put sauce on this because you don't want it to be too watery and things not going to cook over it. Once you prepare your next dough like how I'm doing over here, then you put it on top of the original pie that has the mushrooms and cheese over it. You're just going to envelope it like this. Make sure that you start building yourself a crust when you do it this way. If anything left over, you can cut it out. Alright, cool. Then this is where we add our sauce. Put our sauce, and then we will put some fresh mozzarella cheese on top. And once we put our fresh mozzarella cheese, make it look all nice, then we want to put our salami. I want to say salami because in Italy they call it salami. We know it as pepperoni in the States. But we're going to put some Italian salami up on it. Since this is my pie and I can do whatever I want to it, I'm just going to throw some spinach on it too. You know what I'm saying? Just dash it like that. Bet. Now we're going to put that in the oven. I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'm just going to heat up my oven for like 450 degrees to 500 degrees. I'm just going to let that sit for 15 minutes, alright? Don't judge me. This is my first time doing this, alright? Boom. Look at that delicious pie, alright? So when the pizza is done, you just pull it out, take yourself a pizza cutter, you cut that in fours, alright? That way you can share it out to anybody who want to try some pizza. You like it? You good? Alright, so there you go. The first time attempting something like this, I would say I didn't do so bad for my first time, alright? Probably will do more of this in the future. I do want to give a shout out to East Village Pizza for giving me this idea. And yo, man, go ahead, check them out. Check out the original double stack pizza. Let them know what you think about it. And yo, man, I'll hit you guys up in the next one.
Nate in your state.